Here we have a 1-minute tip on processing unwanted emotions like panic in the moment of panic, or fear, anger, anything. They always hit you in your body as well as the thought process. That might trigger it, the thought process might trigger it, but it lands in your body and it feels very heavy and strong because it's giving you these physical sensations that you may not even notice. So altogether with the thought, it just feels like this big ball of too much, you know? So what do you do in those moments? How do you, what is the actual process? What are the actual steps to complete this emotion or to stop running from it? How does that even look? So we'll say, for me, and this comes from direct experience, many times I'm in line. My thing with social anxiety, I'm very scared around people. I want them to like me. I've been very neglected and socially isolated, and I am people pleasy or want them to think I'm cool. That's my process. Thank you, parents. So say if I'm in line and there's a bunch of people around me, when I'm in view of others, that anxiety would kick in and I would start being inauthentic and I'd kind of shrink a little bit, even physically, but mentally for sure. Yeah. So in those moments, I open wide physically and try to feel where the tension hits. For me, it's the sternum muscles and my abs, and next to my ribs, it pulls in like this and shortens my breath. Without realizing it, and my heart rate's going wild. And this is just standing in line. I'm telling you, I had it bad. And I still do on occasion. I still have work left. So what I do is I open wide physically. I just imagine like a light or some kind of cone getting bigger and wider and my awareness spreading. Wherever I feel it, I practice relaxing that spot. And it's just going to keep trying to tense up. And you relax it more. You feel it. And you think the thought that it's okay for you to be here. And you imagine yourself as a child, or imagine yourself now, and love yourself and feel sorry for yourself for this being added on to you by your parents. It helps to not get angry at your parents per se, although that can be a great way to let these emotions complete, because as a child you didn't know better. You didn't know to advocate for yourself. You didn't know to get pissed when they neglected you. That was just okay. That was normal. Whatever they said goes. We're very impressionable as children, obviously. But in those moments, love and understand yourself and place the blame where it was, because at least for you, of course these are patterns and they got it from their parents and that. But in your specific case, you got it from them. And even if they had their reasons, it's still their fault. It's not trying to push responsibility off. It's finally advocating for yourself like you would have done if you had the power and control and knowledge to back then. You never got to complete those emotions. They screw you over, you get pissed. And that's a natural reaction to it. Everybody wants to be zen and all these things and, oh, I'll never get triggered. That's the goal. That's not the goal. The goal is to complete these emotions. Give them their due, because you've been stockpiling this frustration and anger without even realizing it. It's just part of your life, you know? You think it's natural and it's not. So you just open wide. Love, love, love yourself. Just imagine giving yourself a hug, whatever version of that you want to do. You can imagine them giving you a hug. There was one exercise in a book where you imagine that there was somebody who actually was regulated, like not somebody who wasn't dysregulated your whole childhood and upset with you for all these little normal, natural things. Somebody who was actually smart about things and understood that kids have all these, make mistakes and have feelings and have big emotions for seemingly small things to a grown-up. Imagine there was somebody who, like a Wilson in Home Improvement, that lived next door and was there for you, but would hug you and give you the love and support that you needed, and not conditional love and support, like we honestly got. So whatever that looks like to you, love it. Realize where the blame lies and realize that it's not you. that it was totally added onto you. You came out this perfect little being and they messed that up. So I hope that helps. That was probably a lot more than 60 seconds, and I'm sorry for lying to you. Have a good one.